Yeah, buddy.
Before the show begins.
Oh, ooh, look at that. We're live too. Wow,
That is
dude.
the championship ring for the next tournament in October.
Wow, look at that. Look at that right there. We'll do a zoom in on the edit. That's what's up. So Isaac, it's funny. Like I kind of knew you for a little bit, like behind. Put it down. Yeah,
That's yours.
Oh, maybe I'll just do one of these.
Yeah, that's yours.
Legendary, bro. I got a hat for you. I got some merch for you too, bro.
Man.
Yeah, so like I'm trying to think of how we even really connected. I think I just kind of figured out that you were GVOC. Can you break down like GVOC? How did that even start before we get into it?
So the name GVOC actually stands for Good Vibes Only Club.
Oh, I love that, dude.
We've been operating since 2020. 2 years before that, I had my clothing brand called Good Vibes Only Club. So during COVID, like the heart of COVID, you know, I was making merchandise, basically kept me above water because everything was shutting down.
Yeah.
And I'm in the hospitality industry. But I started to notice that there were like leagues were shutting down too. So like in the fall of 2020, I decided, you know what, like I want to start my own flag football league, you know, like brand, you know, where I can host tournaments. And all I wanted to focus on was tournaments because, you know, I knew a league was a headache. Playing in leagues. I actually started playing like 2017 and I knew from the leagues I played in, those guys had headaches all the time. I didn't want a headache. I just want to do one-day tournaments, focus on it, get it done, and move on to the next tournament.
Totally.
So yeah, that's what GVOC stands for, Good Vibes Only Club.
I love that.
I brought the name from my clothing brand 2 years prior to that. So been in operations about 5 years now, going on 6 next year.
Yeah, you're everywhere.
Yeah.
You are. I mean, I follow and you're very consistent with keeping everybody up to date, and I see a lot of tournaments popping up. And I also know, I think the first time I saw GVOC was on the uniforms. So you also supply uniforms for teams?
Yeah.
Right?
So I also supply.
You did ours.
Yeah, I did yours.
You did ours.
Wolverines.
Yeah.
I did probably up to date now over 150 team uniforms.
Wow.
You know, like designs and manufacturing. But you know, and I'm not stopping there.
Yeah.
There's other things I want to do. Like I just did this, you know.
Yeah.
This is for my travel team for the adults and youth.
I love it.
You guys, a position on the side over here. You know, this is mine because I still
love
travel
it.
And play tight end, DN. I got to get you one.
I need one, bro. QB.
Yeah,
You
QB.
throw a little free safety in there too, a little FS.
For tournaments only, though. The league we're doing, and a shout out to Who's Next. You know, GVOC is in that league right now every Sunday. That's my boy, Drew.
Drew runs Who's Next?
Yeah, Drew runs Who's Next.
Gotcha.
That's who I have my team. It's our first time together playing in it as a league.
Yeah.
But I used to run, I don't know if you know, I used to run a league, a team that played in leagues like, I would say 2019 and 20.
Okay.
Rampage.
Oh, you were Rampage.
I was Rampage. I was the captain of Rampage.
Yeah, I remember Rampage. Yeah.
Rampage, we went on a tour. We won like Millennial, like the Monday nights 2 times, the tournament 1 time, NJ Power Sports tournament, the league. We won a whole bunch of tournaments in a 2-year span. And then, you know, a lot of the other comps started to come around. The Bay, shout out to my boy Rel, Wah from Bayonne. They had some really good guys. So they came, joined the league, NJ Power Sports, and they took us out. You know, they beat us.
Yeah.
But then that's when I started to see the decline because, you know, we had like our first losing season ever. You know, we were like we got eliminated in the first round, which never happened.
Yeah.
And after that was the last of Rampage for league play.
Okay.
My best friend, Quayan Bell, shout out to you. He's branched off. He was the captain of Rampage, branched off to start off his team, OTF. I'm sure you know who OTF is now. They're probably one of the best teams in Jersey, if not the best. Yeah. Their championship resume says it all.
Yeah.
But yeah, after that, I was just like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to focus on my brand, GVOC.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to play tournaments with Rampage. And I probably won like one more tournament after that, NJ Play, which is a traditional tournament I do every Thanksgiving, which I'm going to do again this year. I get the Rampage guys together and we play in the tournament. Now, it's rebranded. You know, I'm not doing Rampage anymore. Now it's just Team GVOC, GVOC Flag Football League or tournaments. I'm probably just going to enter this team into that tournament. You know, so Rampage is pretty much chalked up.
Gotcha.
It was good while it lasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. You the whole flag football. I started probably 2000. I mean, I played in a bunch of leagues prior. I want to say 2000, like 12, 13.
Wow.
Like Hasbrook Heights. We were playing in a league in Hasbrook Heights. That's kind of where so we were the Savages first, right? It was like a group of us. I'm trying to think of Eddie on my team, you know, Bald Eddie, one of my reliable receivers. Dennis, who plays the line, D-line, O-line.
Yeah.
We were together, and then we had a bunch of other guys that don't play anymore. I met Nick, tall Nick, receiver Nick, because he used to cook us. He used to play on this other team, and he was like, back when he was in his early, like mid, bro, I mean, he was like different.
He's still cooking.
Oh, he's a problem, bro. If he never tore his ACL, he'd be as good as he is. You had to have seen him at a time to really understand his, like, how good. Dominant.
Yeah.
And he still dominates. And he still dominates, but like different, right? We're just getting older, bro. It is what it is. It kind of is what it is. But yeah, so we did that forever, and then joined the ACFL as the Savages. We were very new to the league. This was like all-stars, and you had the Blazers, and you had, you know, that was like Robbie, Rob Lane, and you had Barry was on that team, and I think there was a couple other guys that you would recognize that were on the Blazers or whatever. And you know, we were early in the game. Like I knew nothing about. I knew play football and stuff, but like I didn't know anything about like
the community.
Correct. Yeah. At all. I just would go out. I would play. I did my thing. I'd go home. That was it. It was to stay active, stay busy. Come from West. I was the only guy like out of my friend group that was doing it. I just wanted to stay active. And then I stopped playing. I quit. Was done for a little bit. My buddy had popped his Achilles, and I started to kind of see it differently as I was getting older. I need a break. It took 2 years. They had switched over to the Wolverines, kept some of the guys, and then they asked me to come back, and they were like, "Yo, we kind of, you know, could use you. I'll give this another shot." Yeah. And then, like I tell my wife, I'm like, once I get the bug, the little itch, and I start going, I was hooked. Yeah. Now I'm back. You know, so the last few years I've been playing with the Wolverines, and that's kind of my journey.
It's tough. It's tough to walk away from. You know, I'm 30. I'm 34. You know, I told the wife before we got married, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna keep playing as long as I can.
This is the one commitment.
Yeah, I want to keep playing as long as I can. Like one is like, you know, for like my social life too, is like a lot of my boys, man. For like some of these guys I know going on almost 10 years now. You know, that, you know, I go Sundays, I go to play a game, and they're probably on the opposing team now. And it's like, even when I play against them, it's just like being competitive.
Yes, it's good, game, bro. It's good for the soul. It's good. Everything.
After that,
everything. No
matter what happens in the game, we're talking
always
smack,
love.
Threatening each other.
Yeah.
We come up after the game, great game, bro. Good game.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, I know the deal. I got hooked. Have you heard this story? You probably heard this story.
You got punched?
I got hooked. You didn't hear this story?
By who?
It's a crazy story. I never really talked about it. If you know, you know. If you were there, you were there. We were playing the Flames, and yeah. I love, this is my guys, mind you. Like,
but I wasn't on the team.
No, at the time. No. Robski, who's actually somebody I'm going to bring on the podcast. We talked about it throughout the season. I'm like, bro, I want a bottle of Hennessy there. I want to sit and I want to shoot the shit with you, and let's have a good conversation, bro. He'd be so good.
Need like 3 hours.
Yeah, dude, he's going to go.
That's my
guy. Well, so I got to know him just based on he came into the ACFL, and I was watching what he was doing. I had one conversation with him and his purpose behind what he was doing. And I really appreciated that, like keeping these kids off the streets, giving them a purpose. Like I really, really gelled with that very much. So like always had and always will have respect for what he's done and does for those kids and, you know, the guys that are on that team. Always. And they're talented as fuck. And they've always been, and they constantly get better. And now you're part of it, and they constantly keep growing, whatever.
Yeah.
We have our battles now, you know. But we were playing, and we were cooking them. And they made a late run, bro. Like I think it was a touchdown, onside kick, onside kick, score in like 3 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Go up. We get the ball back with 40 seconds. And like, I know I'm a demon on the field. Like when I, I know how I get and how I, you know, and I'm also a dog. Like I'm going to, don't give me 40 seconds, bro.
Yeah.
Don't give me 40 seconds.
I'm gonna slide down in the end zone. Well, I'm gonna slide in bounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna make something happen though. Like I already know what time it is, right? So we bang one pass, bang, boom, hit fade over, first down. Quick little dumper, incomplete pass, whatever, and then right over a Bree, bro, in like the back of the end zone, back corner of the end zone, I hit Nick, touchdown. We go up 3 seconds, right? So we go up, go for the conversion. The conversion gets picked, but it didn't matter. We were already up. I think we were up by like 3 or 4, so it didn't matter whether they scored nothing. And Robbie comes so I throw the pick and I go to make the play, and we let him run because it didn't matter. But Robbie comes in and gives me one of those bang, like a block.
Yeah.
But it didn't, and I kind of felt it and saw it coming, so I kind of ate it a little bit. And then he got up in my grill, bro, and he's like, in my face, yeah. And my instinct was just like, bro, get the fuck away from me. And I pushed him. And when I pushed him, I don't think he expected it. He kind of fell. And bench is cleared, bro.
Come on, Robbie.
He did. I mean, it was like the whole exchange was so quick, but it happened.
Yeah. Who punched you though?
So we come off the sidelines, right? And so we're all cool. Like majority of us are cool, bro. Like all of them. But we always talk and shoot the shit and have fun and whatever, and then it's competitive on the field. Same thing you were talking about, right? So nobody really wants to scrap. It's not like we were really looking to do it. It just was a moment. Bench is clear, kind of everybody getting in the middle. And I want to say it was his brother. I think it's his brother who's kind of on the sideline.
Let me give this a wild guess. Does he have braids?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he light skinned?
Yeah.
That's Halstead.
Yeah.
Come on, Halstead.
No, it is what it is. Huh? Yeah. It is what it is. Like it's
no,
whatever.
that's my boy too.
Yeah, no, and
he's cool. He's cool.
I never had an issue with him. I pushed. Well, I assume it's his brother.
No,
family.
Yeah.
Family. So
what kind of relative?
It was what it was, bro. It is what it is. I'm looking at Robbie like this, and he came around this side. I didn't even see it coming. Left hook, bang. Thankfully, caught me in the neck. It didn't really. It could have been bad because I did not see him coming.
Yeah, because if he would have caught you in the jaw, you would have been like,
no, it would have been lights out. Yeah. He caught me in a spot that it was absorbable, and that was it. And that was kind of the end of it. Yeah. And then everybody kind of distanced themselves, and that was it. And I think there was a little tension, like kind of, you don't know what's going to happen off the field, and and this, that, and third. And then it smoke blew over. Never really talked about it. It is what it is. You chalk it up. It's competitive. Been there before, Yeah. But funny story. Definitely a funny story.
That's crazy.
Yeah, definitely a funny story, bro.
Well, we had this incident on Sunday, and Robbie had made a play, and the running back had shoved him, and then Robbie's like, "Yo, what are you doing, bro?"
Yeah,
and then both benches clear.
Yeah.
But last year, last year we were the only Flames.
Okay.
So it was only Flags and only Flames.
Flames
have merged.
Yep.
So we played only Flags on Sunday. So the whole game is just tension.
Of course.
Every play.
Of course, yeah.
We were actually up 18-6. They score, deep pass, whatever. Now it's 18-12. We're on offense, throw a pick six. Now they're up. It's on 18 and they go for 2, so it's now 20-18. No, whatever. They tied it up. They didn't get the extra point. Then they go on offense, they score. They get the 2-point try. Yeah, whatever, 1-point try.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, it's 25-18. And that's when that whole incident happened. But we had 40 seconds left in the game. So the fight was going on, and I'm pulling Robbie off yo, we got to finish this game, bro.
Yeah.
If you're going to fight, the referee's going to just kill the game.
Correct.
Hey, that's it. That's ball game.
Yep.
Yep. And we had all 3 timeouts. So we're just marching down the field, boom, boom, boom. And the final play came down to me. It was 20 yards. I was at tight end. I was blocking. Aubrey rolled to his left. I went out to my right. He threw a deep ball. It was contested. I was hit early. Didn't get the flag, but I had it in my arm, my hand right here, my hand, and I held it. And then, it got knocked out at the end.
Yeah.
But, I feel like there's times where, it could go overboard, but there's so many guys in our Sunday league now
Yeah.
that are just my age.
Yeah.
They're in their 30s.
Yeah,
You know, so
yeah,
they're
yeah.
not on that type of timing.
Most aren't. Most don't want that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, really, nobody really ever wants that. Like, nobody wants to go crazy. I mean, when you're young and you're naive and you kind of have that aggression about you, or you have something to prove, whatever. I understand that some people react differently, but like, I've been in this league I've been in the ACFL for a long time, and like, we've gone back and forth. We've had our moments where it's been, you know, you're to the point.
Yeah.
But nobody really wants to scrap. Like, nobody wants to go home and after a brawl. Like, nobody wants to do it. I think there's this, like, I've always felt that there's this like mutual understanding. You ball out, you leave it on the field, you have respect. That's it.
Yeah.
You do what you do. And I think that that's the coolest way to go about it. I understand it can get tense, bro. I've been an athlete my entire life, played very competitively forever. You know, I'm a competitor. I'm a chirper. I talk, I get busy. I know. I can incite it.
we all know those players that chirp.
Yeah. I definitely, back when, like, before I knew you, I was bad, bro. Like, bad.
Bad?
Chirping? Yeah. Like, aggressive. I'll never forget Robbie Lane. We're just going down memory lane. We're going to get to some other things, too, but this is fun. I remember playing Robbie Lane. I had caught wind that this is, like, the guy, you know? And I'm Robbie to a lot of people, right? So, like, we go up 14-0. Against the Blazers, and you know, we're newish to the league, and I'm running up and down. There's one Robbie on this fucking field, bro. Bro, we lost 35-14. He turned it on, and we got torched.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so those are those humbling moments where I've kind of learned. I was in my mid-20s, you know. I kind of learned. Dial back a little bit, leave it on the field.
That's crazy that you said that, because we played against so last season, Flames played against Certified, which Certified was the 3rd seed. We were the 2 seed in the whole league out of like 12 teams. And I scored a touchdown to make us, I think, within 2 scores in the second half. Plenty of time. There's like 10 minutes. I scored a touchdown, and we can probably add the clip after this. It's
Yeah.
I said, this game ain't over, motherfuckers. This game ain't over. I scored it like the 40-yard touchdown. I was like, this game ain't over, motherfuckers. I pointed at Rob Lane. And then D. Will is on kick return.
Yeah.
Bro, tell me why he takes the fucking kick return to the house.
Touchdown. Oh, God, the worst, bro.
So I did all of that
just
to go down three possessions again.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, so it's
tough
like,
pill to swallow, bro.
Yeah, it was a crazy play, though. You know, he hurdled over the guy, spin, and just headed to the end zone. Yeah,
they good. I mean, when I saw them come back, when I saw like an ACFO, when I saw like Sharkies, and you had the group back, I was like, here we go. You know, I remember them playing together in the little nucleus back when, and they were always very good. Rob's very good. You know, he's very polished and skilled. Knows the game. We're very different, but I have nothing but respect for his game. I think we have a mutual respect for each other. I believe we do. Lost a really tough one to them in the playoffs. Yeah, I wanted to beat him too, obviously. Is what it is. You know, it's fun, dude. Flag football is fun. And I think that's part of what I wanted to do and what I wanted to accomplish by bringing on, like, the faces of what I believe is, you know, New Jersey's kind of like the anchors or the pioneers at this point, or like who kind of is in the mix and understands the culture. I'd like to promote the culture. I really enjoy the culture. I've done it's almost like selfishly enjoyed the culture because I just go on Sundays and I love it for what it's worth.
Yeah.
You know? But it's bigger than that. And I realize that as the more I pay attention to it and see it and watch the film and see people doing what they're doing, the new leagues popping up and the talent, like it is a culture that I do believe needs to be recognized, and I'd love to see more of it, more people that might not know even where to go. There are obviously a ton of leagues in New Jersey. When people tell me that they play flag football and they don't name like one of those 3 or 4 leagues that I'm familiar with, I'm like, nah,
yeah,
what kind of flag football are you playing? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because I do believe there's those few where you got the guys.
Yeah, and I think, you know, this generation is very lucky, you know, because I'm from Los Angeles, California. I was born out there.
Okay.
I moved to Corona, which is south of LA. So I played baseball, and we never had flag football in California.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you play any football?
I played football starting of high school,
Okay.
like freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
Q-Bell from OTF, and then played receiver together.
Gotcha.
We grew up together.
Cool.
So I played football all throughout high school. I played lacrosse like my sophomore year of high school. I played that for like 3 years. Then I decided to go to JUCO at Brookdale Community College down the shore.
I know Brookdale.
Yeah, I went there for like a semester. I was like, grandma passed away. I went to California, stayed there for a few months, had a little hiatus, decided, all right, I'm going to go back to college, play some lacrosse. I played at UCC in Cranford. Really dope experience. I got the ability to travel to Niagara Falls, Virginia, Maryland, like places I never thought I would go to. You know, we went and played, and we were really good. We lost in the Region 19 championship. But after that, I played War at the Shore for a couple years, and I broke my long stick. My long stick I was a long stick midi.
Yeah.
That was at War at the Shore. It's like some tournament they do down the shore in Seager every year. You know, booze and play lacrosse. Yeah. But once I broke that stick that I had for a decade, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to play anymore. You know, so I donated all my equipment, and then I started playing flag football, and that was history. You know, no more lacrosse. Yeah. And you know, the thing is, I didn't really look at lacrosse as an outlet. I mean, I didn't look at football as an outlet after school, like high school, because, you know, I was just like, you know what, I just want to go to like a junior college, you know, and they didn't have a lot of junior college. I don't think they have a single junior college at the time.
Not New Jersey. No, not New Jersey. Not that I know of.
Yeah, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to play lacrosse. And plus, I was really enjoying it at the time.
Yeah,
I was really good too. But now it's just like, fast forward, and it's like these kids now, they have the ability to play these leagues and tournaments that we didn't get the chance to. Yeah. And I think, you know, they need to take advantage of it. You know, there's tournaments that are in Orlando, there's tournaments that are in Texas, you know, California for youth. Yeah. And it's awesome. Like, it is awesome. Travel. It's really changing the game. And I think like flag football within the next 5 years, I think is going to be a high school sport for boys. You know, if not,
that's an interesting statement.
Yeah, if not 5, maybe 6 or 7, but it's going to be a high school sport for boys. It's already for girls.
Is it?
Yeah.
High school?
Yeah. High school.
Wow.
Yeah, girls have a 7-on-7 high school league for girls. Yeah.
In New Jersey?
In New Jersey.
I did not know that.
And by this year coming up, it's going to be probably triple the amount of teams.
Wow. Yeah. That's big, dude.
Right in your backyard, brother.
That's big.
Yeah, Wayne Valley has one. Bayonne has a really good flag football team for girls. Wow. Shout out to Bayonne. But yeah, like I think the sport is growing so much. Yeah. They're gonna have no choice but to make it a high school sport for boys. And by then,
that's you think is it good? It's dangerous in the sense of like you're gonna is it gonna remove football players from football, or is it gonna be 2 totally different seasons?
Now it all depends, right? Because the statistics are already showing that high school sports for girls in the springtime are already losing players to flag football. You know, it's the same season as softball. So instead of playing softball, girls are going to be like, all right, I want to play flag football. You know, I don't gotta put on a helmet. You know, I just put the flag on my gloves. I have my swag and I'm good.
Get the ball out a little bit, juice somebody here and there,
but the difference is too is that like it's affordable. You know, I feel from what I've seen, it's affordable compared to like travel softball.
Definitely, in regards to equipment and
prices of tournaments.
Yeah, prices of tournaments. Yeah,
because myself included, like I have my tournaments for kids for like $450, but you do obviously divide that by the amount of players you have on your team. Some of these tournaments for softball and baseball for little leagues are over $1,000 per tournament. You know, and that's a lot.
Because they're covering. You think that's because they're covering more? There's more to cover, right? Like there's more of a expense.
I think there is more of an expense because you got to think about it for a diamond, right? You got to have, if you're gonna host a tournament, you're gonna need like 4 diamonds going at one time.
True.
You know.
True. Versus flag football, where you can literally lay out.
Flag football.
Correct.
You know what I do is I have a full size football field. I break it up. Vertically, it's 100 and
20 yards.
20.
Yeah.
No, 100 and
yeah, that's fine.
No, the end zone's in.
And the back of the end zone.
120. 120. So then you split it up 25 yards width. You put
so you go sideline to sideline, 25 yards and next to each other.
Yeah, so I put 4 fields. You know, I've seen some people do 5 fields with that.
But that's what they do over the snowball at MetLife.
Yeah.
They do that.
It's like no sideline, right?
this past year was brutal because they were doing work. So like your back was against like construction equipment and slates of concrete and shit.
Yeah.
So it was very tricky and difficult, very, very tight field.
Yeah.
You know, it was very tough to throw. You're like talking about 6 guys on defense and well, it's my window. There is no window. You know what I mean? But I do know what you're talking about. I know the look. I know the feel. Yeah.
And the most important thing, you know, that really made me feel good about this year is that, you know, I played high school football in Newark.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from, you know, I went to an urban high school.
Nothing wrong with that, bro.
Yeah, but
where'd you go to school? What high school?
East Side in Newark.
Oh, you went to East Side High School. Okay.
Ironbound, you know, but it's still, you know,
yeah.
still very.
I buried myself in Newark. I was a musician for a long time, and that was my second home. Newark, Irvington, Elizabeth. I was in the hip hop community heavy.
Yeah.
And subjecting myself to a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ironbound's dope.
Ironbound is dope.
Yeah,
Ironbound is
really
dope. But there's
dope
spots in there, you know, Newark's Newark.
Yeah, Newark's Newark, obviously.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, so now I found a field in Newark because I was initially trying to get the high school stadium, you know, that was renovated that I never got the opportunity to play in. In East, the Ironbound Rec.
Yeah.
You know, they redid the whole stadium.
Okay.
I was trying to get that.
Yeah.
Not done yet.
I didn't even know they redid
I'm not
it.
done getting it either.
Yeah.
But so I got Westside Park where we had some of our scrimmages in high school, 7-on-7, which was dope.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, people are like, oh, that's in Newark. Is, you know, are we going to be able to park there? I'm like, guys, it's okay. The game is at 9 in the morning. We'll be all right.
We'll be all right. Its perception is so crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's just like
it's wild.
Yeah. So but like, you know, I'm obviously looking for new facilities because I am growing. You know, some of the tournaments, you know, I have for kids. Actually, I had more kids teams in my August tournament than I ever had in any adult tournament.
Wow.
I had about 36 teams.
Wow.
You know, and for adults with multiple divisions, I capped at like 19.
Wow.
That was last August.
And the tournaments, where they go a weekend? Are they like
I do one day.
A one-day tournament, 36 teams?
Yeah, 36 teams, all in one day.
Single elimination.
Single elimination.
I hope so.
But we're starting at 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, you know, we'll start at 9. But
so 36, so you're going 36 to 18.
Well, I have multiple divisions. So
Okay.
how would I break it up is like, for example, I would have let's say 3 fields going because I get the little guys or the young girls in first. So I had 6 teams for 8U boys.
Okay.
So I had 3 fields going.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Back to back, back to back, back to back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so by the time we're into playoffs, you have to go semis. 1 and 2 get a bye. Now you slide to the 2 fields. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Then those bottom 4 played out. The winners have to play the top 2.
Gotcha.
So that while that's going, I already slid in another group of either boys or girls.
I see.
They're starting their pool play now.
Gotcha.
But if I have like an odd number of teams for the other brackets, which I did, I had like a 10U girls bracket or a 12U. I had 3 teams. So while the 3 fields are going, I had a 1 field division going for 12U girls.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's constantly moving. You know, it's constantly going.
Yeah.
You don't want to keep people waiting around.
No. You want to move. You want to be in. You want to be out.
Yeah. Speaking of waiting around, I was hired as a director for this Point Pleasant flag football tournament on the beach in the summer.
On the beach?
Yeah, on the beach. Yeah, it was crazy.
Like on the sand?
Yeah, on the sand.
What? I don't even know if I'd want to.
I was out there probably 10 hours. Me, my boy Deuce. Shout out to you, Deuce. Best referee, dead or alive.
Is that a fact?
Top 5.
Top 5. There you go.
Yeah, my boy Malls. Shout out to Malls. I see you. It's all love. Rec. He was there with me. Denzel. Love y'all, man. Those are my guys. So we were out there 10 hours. And the thing with that is that we didn't factor in travel. All right. So when I say travel, when I say field 1 is here and field 4 is there, it takes people 5 minutes to walk from here to there.
Oh, true. Because you're on. Yeah.
So all the games were getting delayed. We didn't give enough time, you know, in between, you know, the blocks.
Yeah, you live and you learn, though, right?
Yeah. So we probably fell 4 hours behind.
Yeah.
Which never happens on turf.
Yeah.
But, you know,
well, I mean, it's also really interesting. You're playing on
Yeah.
the whole setup. If you're playing on sand, is different.
Yeah, it was a great experience. You you know, but as a director for not just my tournaments, but I get hired outside, you know, Stay Active. Appreciate you for bringing me on. Stay Active, my boy Jason, he usually brings me on.
I see Stay Active. I don't know who that. I don't know, but I see them. Right, they have social media presence, right?
Yeah. So he does one-day tournaments like me as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you know what? Might have reached out to me.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I've
had some random like, yo, you want to play in a tournament?
Maybe.
I've had a couple people that reach out like, hey, you know, I see you play, you know, whatever. You want to come play in this tournament? We're doing this or whatever, and I just kind of.
Yeah.
I should. I should.
You should. Tournaments are very fun. You know.
Yeah.
They're very fun. Another tournament I want to touch on is my boy Neff. Shout out to you, Nick from Connecticut. So GVOC went to go play out there in the summer, and we lost to the team that ended up winning by we lost by a touchdown. But he's creating something really dope over there too, you know, and he had hired me to, you know, build up his brand, and which I did. And it's going really good now for him, and I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
And I think like if we can all just like work together instead of working against each other, the community will be so much better.
How do you do that? How do you bring multiple leagues that kind of have their own, you know, goals and what they're looking to accomplish into one space and make it work cohesively? How do you see that?
How do I see it? I see it with us, you know, communicating effectively we're hosting tournaments on separate days, which me, Neff and Stay Active already do. So you don't book stuff on the same day.
Yeah.
You know, that's out of respect. Another thing is like, you know, essentially sharing your market with other commissioners, you know, like, hey, listen, I got this team that just started here. Here you go. Like
Might be good for you.
They're trying to play some more. You should reach out to them, get them to play in your tournaments. Or I'll do the same thing. I'll be like, yo, here's my boy. He just started a league. You know, reach out to them if you want to play, you know, consistently on Sundays. But I think like, you know, you're going to get it in every industry, you know, no matter what you do, you're going to get those people that are supportive. Then you're going to get those people that are just watching, and you're going to get those people that are pretending that they're supportive, but they're not really supportive.
Yeah.
And I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
I see people that pretend they're supporting me, but they're really not.
Yeah. I feel you. Yep. You know? That's forever.
But to go back on what I was talking about is that if we just all work together with the scheduling, you know, helping each other with our markets, you know,
like anything.
Yeah. But believe it or not, the most important thing too is like sharing posts, you know, sharing posts, like reposting someone's stuff. That goes a long way.
I'm not going to lie, in a short little bit of time that I've even known you, right, or seen you on social media. I mean, even got to know you at all, or your brand. That is what has made me. It's the sharing of posts and seeing multiple leagues that kind of gel with each other. Like, I don't know these people at all, but I see him like Clerk, right? Is that a videographer?
Clerk.
He's awesome.
He is so awesome.
Like, I don't know him. Maybe I met him one time. Yeah. I don't know if I did or I didn't.
So about him, he was one hell of a football player
before
he picked up that camera.
Yeah.
He used to play Town Beef, which I
I remember that. I didn't play it, but I remember it.
Yeah, Town Beef. Oh, let's unpack that. So I got some scars here, right? So I got a scar here, my thumb.
Was this legit tackle?
This was legit tackle.
Town Beef, right?
Now it's A7.
Yeah.
So it was Town Beef
before.
Yeah. Okay. But I was with New Jersey Savage. We were really good. We ended up playing. I think it was 2012 Beef Bowl. So we went out to PA. We beat the team out there the first round. Then we had to play a team called Wrecking Crew from Patterson. We beat them. You know, I was shutting the receivers down.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm 215 now, but I was like 175 shutdown corner.
Yeah.
But so we had won that semifinal game, and from that semifinal game to the championship game, we had a 1 week bye. And that 1 week bye, I decided to go down the shore and, you know, have some fun with my friends, you know. Driving home on Route 35, there's a car behind us, you know, swerving. And he eventually got in front of me, brake checked me, pulled to the right. And, you know, that left when you have the light to go over the bridge to go Tom Swerver.
Yeah.
the dude was like chirping, eventually got out his car and walked to the front of mine, came around. I jumped out. I jumped out. All right, let's go. Let's do this. I got my cousin in the front. I got my big brother in the back. And as soon as I jumped out, I put my hands up. Next thing you know, my right arm goes numb. So, I'm telling you, it happened so quick.
I slice you?
So the dude had someone in his back seat, which came from behind me, and he cut me with a machete.
What?
So, dude, I had my hands up like this, and he cut me here, boom. My arm just dropped.
What?
My arm just dropped. And I was like, holy. Blood everywhere. I turn around. My brother was like wrestling with him, whatever. And eventually, he pushed my brother off of him. And he cut me 2 more times. He cut me here, cut me here.
On the other arm?
Yeah. Boom, boom.
What?
2 more times. So I'm like, you know what? I just went after him. I just tackled him to the ground. And I have like 1 more scar here. I don't know if you can see.
A little bit, yeah.
I mounted him with my knees. And I put like my hand, because he had the machete directly in my face. I just grabbed it and I was just like hitting him without my thumb though, because it was obviously gushing blood. I was like, pow, pow.
Oh, God.
And at that time, there was like no social media. Because this was like 15 years ago. I'm 34. So it happened when I was 20, 1 week before my birthday.
1 week before your birthday?
Yeah. Before I turned 21.
Oh.
And
you're lucky to be alive.
Lucky to be alive. But that was the last time I ever got into a fight.
Yeah.
So this is all coming together because fast forward a week later, I didn't play that championship game. I had a cast on my arm because
you don't even have the arms.
Yeah, it was crazy. Stitches everywhere, staples everywhere.
Oh my God, bro.
And the guy I was looking forward to playing defense against had 3 touchdowns.
My
boy Young from PA. He's from Allentown.
What a miserable thing.
It was awful, man. I was looking so forward to that game because like we worked our butts off to play against them. And I feel like if I would have played, we definitely would have won.
Yeah.
But we did end up losing in overtime, though. Mm-hmm. I just felt like I was a big difference maker that season.
Yeah.
Damn, but yeah,
that's brutal.
But stuff like that, man. Stuff like that is like part of why, like, I don't really entertain BS at tournaments or at league play because you never know.
You don't.
You never know what someone is carrying on them. You never know what someone has been going through in their lives.
Correct.
You can catch them at that one point.
Correct.
They're willing to risk it all.
That is a very. I'm happy you said that because that is literally how. That's where my mindset started to shift in regards to, recognizing how much of a hothead I was and where I wanted to be able to play this and enjoy this sport versus like putting myself in precarious situations.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're saying. I think it's a really good thing to say. I think it's important for you to say it and it to be heard by people that don't think that in the moment, and I understand the moment stuff. Everybody has their things in the moment. Like if you're competitive, like in the moment can be, yeah, it can get hot. But you got to check yourself. You got to realize.
And you also got to realize too, like especially if you got if you're a father playing this game.
Correct.
Like you got to come on, bro. Like you're trying to fight.
Yeah.
And you're like,
well, that was the ultimate game changer. When I became a father, it was the most humbling experience of my life. It changed me forever. I needed my son. I've said this multiple times on the podcast. And my son came at a time in my life that was so needed and necessary, bro. Like I was strangely enough in a place where, I've done some really cool shit in my life. I'm a happy person, but I was lost. I was like, what is all this? And like purposeless, bro. And it's weird coming from me because I don't think anybody would ever expect that energy. Like I'm a very confident, positive guy. Internally, I was in a very strange place, And when my son came, it was like instant purpose. Like the light of my life, bro. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it was the greatest, bro. It was the greatest. And it made everything else a little bit more simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things didn't matter as much anymore. Like it mattered in a sense, like if I enjoy it and I needed it, or it was, if I want to play flag football, like, yes, it matters, but not more than that.
Yeah.
And
that's what, that's what you think about.
Yeah. Are you a father?
Yeah. I'm of 3.
You are a father of 3. I thought so.
So my oldest just started playing flag. She actually played like 4 years ago
in
like a Hoboken league. It's pretty dope. Community lifestyle. Shout out to you guys. 300 kids.
I love how you're shouting everybody out too, bro. No, I do. I think that's really dope. That's the whole point of this. I want, some people are going to see, it's not like, we get millions and millions of views, but like, I do want the communities to see it. I do want to feel the recognition, and I kind of want to be a part of, shedding some light. So I like that you're doing it. Yeah.
Shout out to my daughter, Isabella.
and Isabella.
I love you, Isabella.
Yeah.
So she's a rusher. And she's starting to like center too. She didn't like offense.
Is she following daddy's footsteps?
I don't play center, but
Rusher.
Yeah, definitely.
You're annoying, bro.
She is aggressive.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're annoying. No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're annoying. It's just the truth. There's some guys like, right? I'm not the fastest person in the world. I'm not super fast. You know, I'm quick. I'm twitchy. You know, and so I know how to. And I love it. I love dancing. I love doing it. There's some guys that are just annoying. That kind of like, you know, not as easy to work. You're one of those guys. I think the first time was the Flames game. I think it was the first time I ever played against you.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I had like 3 sacks.
You got me 3 times. And then the most annoying thing was I had a nice run. Like I busted through, spun off, took it up the middle. Like it was a sick fucking run. And if I took it to the house, it would have been fire. That was on video. That would have been a real good one.
And I caught you.
Yeah, bro. And what's crazy is not only did you catch me, at first when you were behind me, I gave you a little bit of like a nudge off. Like I put like a stiff arm just enough to think like, oh, I was going to be good. And I'm running out of little gas too, right? So like I'm taking off. And I look back, and you're fucking right there again. You dove and you got me, and we didn't score.
Yeah.
That game, that was the worst game I've ever been a part of personally in flag football.
Effort.
Most people give up. There's actually a guy, I don't know who it is on the team. Actually, I do know who it is, and I like him. He's my dude. Cordial. I watched that play. He if he gave the effort, he would have got me like it would have been 10-yard run, 15-yard run, and it was just an effort thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have one of those motors. You is a guy on the Only Flags. He plays D end and receiver. Very talented. He's like talented, like really athletic. Very, very athletic.
That's Goody. Goody's really good.
Very athletic. His motor's different. Motor's different.
Yeah, he was playing rusher on Sunday. I had to give him a little jab. Pop, pop.
Yeah, he's tough. I caught him one time though, and he even said to me, "Ooh, boy, I'm twitchy." So like he thought he had me, and I gave it one like quick back step, but then stepped up in the pocket, and he was gone. He's like, you know, he gave me my respect.
That play was crazy.
He gave me my respect. Oh no. No. What play are you talking about?
I saw it on. I think it was on YouTube.
Not the one I broke the kid.
No, you know.
You talking about the one I broke the kid?
Or maybe it was. I definitely saw it because maybe it was live where you did a juke, then he went the other way.
No, that wasn't Goody.
That
was another. I don't know who that was.
I definitely saw it though.
Oh, I made sure a lot of people saw it. I posted that on Instagram, and a lot of people saw that.
Yeah.
And I remember who was it? Mikey, not Mikey.
Mikey. From what team?
OTF Mikey.
Yeah, what about him?
Right? He commented on it and was like, who is that? Like, who did you just break? Because you couldn't see who it was. He was like, who the hell is that? Like, why did you do that to him? You know? It was bad, bro. And I usually don't like doing that, like putting people on blast, like just do my highlights, but like that was one of them ones.
You got to do it.
Of course, bro. I'm a social media guy. You don't want to get got by me because I'm a poster.
Yeah, I got posted 2 weeks ago. You can see the gash right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, so I was over pursuing Jason Sisson. Shout out to Jason.
Who's that? That's
bro. He plays everywhere, but he's a beast.
Quarterback.
He plays running back, but that game he played quarterback.
Okay.
And he just juked me, and I went foof.
Oh, he got you.
Slid.
Yeah.
Slid on my shin. And I scraped it, and I was like, "Damn!" I got right back up though. But
I might have seen that play.
Yeah, it was on top.
I might have seen that play.
5.
Yeah, I might have saw that
number
play.
1 play of the week 2 weeks ago.
You did pop up quick though. If it's the play I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I popped right up.
Yeah, he got you, but
I popped right up.
Yeah, it wasn't like broken. The guy I got broken.
Yeah,
his ankles, it was bad.
Yeah,
and a touchdown pass, which makes it even worse.
Same thing with that.
Oh, was it? Yeah. I love those moments, bro. Listen, that's what we do it for, dude. Like.
But they took my celebration. So
what do you mean?
When I did that, I usually do the dog pee,
Yeah.
Crawl and I do the dog pee. So he juked me, whatever. The other guy scored, and like 2 guys from the sideline ran over and did the dog pee. And I was like, y'all got me.
Yeah.
And I laugh at it now. It's like, it's not like really
everybody
insulting.
gets got, bro.
Yeah.
The best ever get got.
You get got.
You get got. I've been broken many times, bro. Some of these guys, like I try to explain it to like friends of mine that are around here that, they say I play flag football, but I don't know if they know how competitive it is. I don't know if they really understand how competitive. These are all football players I played in college, you know what I mean? But I don't know. They haven't been a part of the community. Like, bro, there are some wildly athletic cats, bro. Like really quick, fast guys, bro. Like it's no joke. I feel like it's no joke. And the older I get, the more I realize, man, I got to keep up.
Yeah.
Because they're different. There's some real stud athletes that I've played with over the years or played against over the years that are very talented.
Very.
Very talented.
Yeah.
Like different.
Yeah. And it's only going to get better.
It is only going to get better.
Now you have kids playing all year long. And once they can't play 17U anymore, they got to play with the adults now.
Yeah. So and they're going to be prepared. They're going to be ready.
They're going to be in shape.
Yeah.
There's guys out here in their 50s still balling.
There are.
Yeah.
There's some guys. I mean, we were talking about the All-Stars, for instance. They had a few guys that were up there. And there were some guys that were difference makers.
I believe Robski's up there. He's like in his 40s.
Robski's up there.
My boy Robbie, I see you, baby.
Yeah, Robski, bro. We gotta do an episode, Robski.
My boy Val too, from Bayonne. Shout out to
Val, quarterback Val. He's a good dude, bro.
He's in his 40s.
Yeah, Val is impressive for being in his 40s.
Yeah,
the way he moves.
Yeah,
very impressive. Yeah, we follow each other on Instagram. We obviously have support for each other, like we see each other play. I don't think I've played him much though. It's crazy. As many times I've been in the league with him, I really don't think I've played against him.
He's good. I played against him too.
He's tough.
Yeah, he's good.
He's tough. Let's go. Like, who do you think? Remove yourself. Who are the top 3 guys right now that you would say, talent wise, just difference makers? You know more guys than I do.
Let's
too.
break it down by like position wise.
Let's go top 3 quarterbacks.
Top 3 quarterbacks in the league I'm currently in. Without a doubt, Nick Pace.
Yeah, Nick Pace is
definitely up there. Then you have Rob Lane.
Yeah.
And out of the last one, I would say I'm gonna need like 5 picks because you got Serve from TMU. Then you have
I'm trying to think if I know these guys.
You have the quarterback from Only Flags, believe it or not, KD.
He's good.
Yeah, KD, believe it or not.
He's stud.
We just played against him, yeah. And he's the reason why he's a new face because I believe he went off to college.
He played in college. Yeah. We follow each other on Instagram. He played in college.
Yeah,
sure.
He's a good dude. He's definitely not top 5 for that league.
He's a stud. I got his number though. I'm pretty happy I got his number. He can't. He has not been able to beat us. He's a stud though. You could tell. He's just got one. He's one of those guys. Arm talent, different.
Yeah,
he's a guy.
And a few other guys I'll have at 5. I can't really lock them in. Rojas from USO.
Yeah,
he's really
solid.
He's good, but like I feel like his mistakes cost him. And he's also up there too with the age, but he's a solid guy.
He's a
solid quarterback.
Yes,
he has a solid team. They're just missing that one piece.
He's one of those guys that gets in my he knows the shit out of me on the field, bro.
Yeah. So I have him at 5, tied with Deep at 5.
Mm-hmm.
The fully loaded quarterback Smitty's good too.
Mm-hmm.
But the shooters, they got Rail from Bayonne. It's like there's so much.
There's
talent.
guys. Yeah, there's guys.
There's so much talent. Now that's just quarterback. Now you go to receivers, bro. And it's not even just like this league anymore. It's just like the tri-state area. I see some crazy talent at my tournament.
Receiver is like the position where you're going to shine.
Yeah. And it also a lot of it depends on like formats too, because like I seen
7-on-7 versus 9-on-9 is very different. For instance,
and 5-on-5,
5-on-5,
yeah. So I think like definitely my boy Q's top 5.
Q is
Q Bell from OTF.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's my boy. He's crazy talented. The dude from Fully Loaded, I think he's like on the practice squad for the Lions or something, or I don't know, like whatever his name is, light skinned dude. He's really good too. But outside of like the league I'm currently in, well, no, my league too. Like who else?
But
Liverman, Kyle Ward.
Yeah, Liverman, Kyle Ward.
Basically all my boys. So everyone's being, it's biased.
Liverman is a problem.
Problem.
I I've had some conversation with him, and I said, bro, I need a season with you, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's one of those guys. Like I want to throw the football to you.
Yeah. But see guys like that. You got to get to them quick because they get signed.
No, they get scooped up. Well, what's funny so the year that we won, that was the year before you came in, right? ACFL.
Yeah.
You weren't in the league when we
I was always in and out of ACFL.
Yeah. We had what I'd like to think is a pretty heroic run. You know, I popped my hamstring the last game of the year. I'm consider myself out for the playoffs. We come in, we play Wolfpack, so we play Nick, and Nick is one of those. You know, Nick's good. Nick's like Nick. He's just good. I mean, he's just a hard guy to stop because he does so much. You know. He's another one who talks like as a quarterback, as a competitive, like I want to beat, like that's the guy I want to beat, you know. And he smoked us in the championship the year before. We came out and we cooked them. I mean, absolutely cooked them, like 41-18, like cooked them. So it was a big one. Win that game, we go and we play the Cheetahs. They were undefeated, beat them, and then we went and we played Kyle and the Arrows. This is the last year before the rush on the snap. It was a 3 seconds, like you had a little more time to throw and whatever. But that was our championship run, and it was really, really good. And I remember the feeling, like finally getting over the hump after 10 years and like beating a couple of the guys that I know
were solid.
Not just solid, but like they're the staples in the flag football community. And so I'm saying this to say, before we won, I had conversations with certain guys where they knew I could play and they wanted to kind of like, they knew I had a big arm and they knew I could throw and they wanted to, you know, let's see what we could do. The second we won, crickets.
Really?
Yeah. Nobody wanted to come and play with like the team that won. They wanted to beat the team. That's what I felt like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I never really got a chance. We've always had the same nucleus. Our team has kind of had the same nucleus for quite some time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never ventured out. Never really got an opportunity to play with guys. I've talked to Mikey a bunch, you know, who I know is with Nick. There was a moment like Nick might not have played with the ACFL. We were, you know, he was going to maybe come over with us and just never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would like to get out with the tournaments and stuff or get in the mix and like test the waters and play with some guys that I haven't played with before. Like I would do it for, you know, quick shot, but my guys are my guys.
And, you know, there's some crazy talent, you know, for the tournaments too, from out of state, you know, like the Mustangs from Pennsylvania.
I've seen them.
Savages.
Yeah.
Now about the Savages, they are really good, but they're really young, which they do, you know, they make some mistakes off the field. Shout out to my boy Jose and Serge over there representing. But like they're just such a good team, but they just need to like bring it down with the, you know, the fighting and stuff. They always try to fight.
Yeah.
But like I think if they just lock in mentally,
yeah, they'll be good.
They can beat anybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they already can beat a lot of people. I just think like, you know, they're one of those teams like they really just got to lock in mentally.
Yeah.
My boy Tender from the Mustangs, they're really good. They got talent every cylinder of the field.
They got a quarterback, right? Who's that quarterback? Is there Mustangs? Am I thinking of the right team?
David Tender.
That's the kid. Is that who you're talking about?
Pennsylvania. Yeah,
Kid's a stud.
Philly.
That kid. I've seen some highlights on him. He's a stud.
Yeah. So my boy that actually runs the league out there, ESA. Shout out to you. That's my mentor. He runs that flag football leagues out there as well. Okay. Sundays he runs the Night Fest out in Philly. You know, so they start at like 10 p.m. They end at like 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So it's really dope. But this is one guy that I really admire his work. You know, I come to him about any questions. He answers it without a problem. And, you know, I really do appreciate Ed. So Ed, if you're watching this later on, I appreciate you, man. You are a part of GVOC. You're always welcome to GVOC. But yeah, so like he's running a great product. He's been running it for over 10 years, I believe. But he runs youth tournaments, adult tournaments, and you know he does Night Fest too. I believe he did it for the kids already too.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but he does it for adults, and that's unique. You know, that's different.
Yeah.
You know, I know Jada from XFFL has done a Night Fest too. Shout out to you, Jada, from PA. But I think like, you know, things like that, like going into 2026 is like really going to determine, you know, how different you are, you know, like what are you going to do differently for your brand that's going to separate yourself from everyone else? Not saying that we're competing, right? Because at the end of the day, we are competing.
Sure.
But you have to do something different.
Yeah.
You have to step outside your comfort zone. You have to be willing to do things that you really don't want to, but in the end, it's going to really, you're going to reap the benefits.
Yeah, I agree.
Your businesses. So with that being said, I have some really big plans for 2026 with the kids and the adult tournaments. Obviously, I'm not going to release it on this podcast. I want people to experience it. Yeah.
Well, we'll share it. We'll share it when the time comes as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keyword is experience.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited on where the flag football community is going.
Yeah.
I can't wait to what it's going to look like in the next 5 years. Especially for my kids.
Yeah.
Because I have my son starting up flag football next Tuesday.
Wow.
Yeah.
First season?
He's 4 years old. Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. Now, speaking of 4-year-olds, I got to shout out one more person. A shout out to Jay Milley from, I believe, Allentown, Pennsylvania. He has a 4U league.
Oh.
Yeah. 4U league is for kids 4 years old and under.
Wow. Like 3?
Yeah,
the kids that are 3,
they call it 4U because
you
can't be older than 4.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But bro, it's like things like that.
Yeah.
Are really changing the game. It's like you're starting these kids at 4 years old playing flag football.
Yeah, just getting them familiar and
with the game.
Very cool.
But a lot of people, know who he is because he actually just went to Ohio and won the whole thing on ESPN for NFL flag.
Wow.
His co-ed team, I believe.
Wow.
So like he has the resume, but it's like people like that are people that I really look up to and I admire their work and, I just want to continue to follow, I watch what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I also share everything he does. I repost it because I love what he's doing.
Yeah.
But it's like people like that. And it's like it's really interesting to see that what individuals around you are willing to do to really help the youth.
Yeah.
It
matters, bro. I'm happy you're saying that too. I think that we kind of forget sometimes. We get so absorbed and consumed with our own lives, and you've got a demographic and an age demographic, right? And kids that are wildly consumed with a lot of things and are living in a world that has so much information, an abundance of things that they're not prepared for, and they need direction, they need guidance, they need something to inject themselves into that's positive. I do think flag football and sports in general is one of those things that keeps them grounded. You learn so much. When I look back at sports and my years playing and stuff, of course you're in the moment and you're playing, you're competitive. It's kind of what you've known forever. When I look back, it's that kind of stuff taught me teamwork. That kind of stuff taught me camaraderie, how to overcome adversity. There's so much about sports that makes a huge difference. So as many outlets as possible for kids that just need something or should have something to do, freaking positive, dude. Super positive. So keep that mentality always. That's what matters. In the end, it's that to me, that's the stuff that makes a difference.
Yeah. And
this stuff is good and it's fun, but that's the stuff. That's the cook.
Yeah. This is just the reward.
This is the thing.
Tournament.
This is a thing.
But it's what it takes in between the games, mentally and physically, to earn this.
It does.
And it's I've been coaching flag about 4 years now. I'm just entered the circuit of travel this year. It's been 3 months. Obviously it's, we had a couple losses already, a couple wins. But one thing I noticed and I'm really big on is how you react through adversity, because football can go any way. You can be down, in adults, we were up 2 touchdowns and the team came back in the second half. It's you got to be willing to finish the game and you got to be willing to fight through the adversity that you're going through. If you're down 2 touchdowns, you got to hold your head up. All right, we got to keep playing this game.
Yeah.
And that's what I usually watch when I'm coaching now.
Kids. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Right now at that age, how old are they?
I coach 12U and 14.
Yeah. Well, so at that point, with the competitiveness is definitely there, but that's the most important thing.
Yeah. So last year, I actually won the Super Bowl for the 12U division in Hoboken.
Oh, nice.
This year, we made it to the Super Bowl. You know, we only had like one loss in the regular season. And then we're up in the Super Bowl, 1 touchdown with, I believe, 17 seconds to go. Quarterback drops back, he throws it, incomplete. Now we're sitting at like, 10 seconds. Next play, they drop back. They had this receiver like my height. He's like 6 foot. And they throw it up to him on a post. And my defense was prevent. Like, everyone get back, and I'm having my best defender on him. Boom. They throw it up. The kid catches it, runs into the end zone, tie game. All I could do as a coach is just like this, just put my hands on my head and be like, oh, boy.
Yeah.
It's like, there's no time left.
Yeah.
So now it's coming down to the final play. It's they're going for 1. Referee's counting. It's like 7 seconds. So it's 1, 2. Quarterback's like chilling. Boom, boom, boom. Kids are just crossing left and right. And it's like, it's tough to play man for 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with only 5 yards to cover.
Yeah.
So eventually at the 6th second, quarterback throws it. Receiver from the other team in the back of the end zone, boom, catches it. Touchdown.
You lose,
We lose. We lose.
Yeah.
So like, it's like stuff like that. Like I had 11 kids I had coached that season. They're all just like balls out crying. And I had one kid, the youngest actually, he was like 10. He's like, guys, come on, it's just a football game. But I knew like, bro, like we lost our first game, and after that we went on tour. We just beat everybody. And, losing that game with like after the first play, it was like 10 seconds left in the game. It's like, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And it's like stuff like that, that builds character too. And because at the same time, it's gonna push them to finish the game.
Correct.
Do not give up or do not assume that the game is over, because stuff like this could happen.
You need to feel that. You need to get hit. You need to take your hits. You need to learn from it. I mean, that's what I'm saying about sports and like things like this. That is life. That is life.
Yeah.
Bro, the amount of times that, you get knocked off your pedestal. When you're young and you get knocked off your pedestal, it hurts. Like, it hurts. It affects you tremendously. And then the more and more it happens, you start to realize, like, okay, that's part of it. And, and you learn from it. You grow from it. The earlier kids have the ability to get knocked off their pedestal, humbled. They think they know it all, mind you. Like, I remember being a kid, thought I knew everything in the world, You get humbled. That is how you grow. That is how you get better. You work hard. You do what you have to do. It's not always going to work in your favor, but you can control what you can control, and control it to the best of your ability, and play your role, whether it be on a team, in life, as a family man, woman, whatever. Like, play your role. We kind of got to finish top guys.
Top guys?
Yeah, all right, hold on, real quick. Now that we're back. All right, so we did quarterback, we did receiver. Right, we did quarterback, we did receiver. D-line. Top 3. Let's go top 3 so we can move quick.
Top 3 linemen in what?
Top 3.
General,
top 3 defensive linemen, flag football, that you've seen in general.
Right now.
Top 3.
Top 3.
Remove yourself.
Definitely me at number 1.
I love it though.
Top 3 D linemen in flag football right now that I'm playing against. There's this guy. He plays for Fully Loaded. His name's Mo. The dude has a motor. He just like he doesn't stop running.
He puts the Mo in motor.
Mo.
He puts the Mo in motor.
Yes. So the dude's tall. He has, he's very lanky. He can swat a ball down. He pull quarterbacks, flags. So he's definitely in that list. There's a guy that he doesn't have an Instagram. He does have an Instagram. His name's Megatron.
Megatron. I know who this is.
Megatron.
Hugh Dreads
is probably the best D lineman I've ever played.
Is he have dreads?
Yes.
Dude, is the biggest man.
Dude never wears a uniform.
Yeah.
Like, I love the dude. Like, he's a super humble guy.
Yeah,
he's so strong.
Bro,
hands are like double mine, and he's just really good.
He's good.
He blows anybody up. Any center that's in front of him, he's getting past him.
I
will bull rush you. I will
push
you with my pinky. That's it.
We played him once. He even catching the ball and running. the stiff arms that this guy would throw were, he was like little boys.
Yeah, but he doesn't have like, yeah, he has an Instagram, but like what I was trying to say is that he's not active.
He's not active.
So people don't really see his highlights.
Yeah.
But dude is a dog.
He's a dog. No, he's a problem.
Like,
he's very big.
He's one of those guys where you're like, damn, I got to go up against him.
Yes, he is that guy. I remember when he walked on the field for him, I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like, who is that? You know what I mean? Like, God.
Dude is a beast.
He's just a big man.
Yeah.
The big man. So I know who you're talking about. He's good. I don't see him play a lot, but I played him once. He's a difference maker.
Yeah. A couple other guys, Kakai. He plays D line. He be getting some sacks.
I got to shout out my guy Dennis too, bro. Dennis from the Wolverines.
Dennis,
dog.
Yeah.
He's a dog. He's definitely a dog.
Definitely a dog.
But we just don't play in other leagues too. So like I don't think there's like much recognition besides ACFL. Like if you know kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But we don't play in a lot of these other leagues. Yeah. We got to start it. Kind of doing it.
Now, who's next league? Probably they got the best comp, hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down. Like I've been playing this game about 7 years now. No, 8 years now, and they got the best comp I've ever
I want to
seen.
get in there. I think if I come back, that's where we would go.
Yeah, come back.
Yeah.
Come in the spring, you know. Shout out to who's next.
Yeah, shout out who's next.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, every team is stacked. Every single team. And believe it or not, the Flames are in last place.
Are they?
Yes.
Wow.
We lost, I would say we played 5 games, and out of the 5, 4 of them were by a score, you know.
Lost by a score?
Yes.
Yeah.
One was won by 2 points. No, one was by 1.
Is it all the same?
Lifers.
Is it all the same teams like Lifers, Only Flags, Flames, OTF? I know, but OTF is a bunch of guys that I know who've played like some of the Wolfpack guys.
Yeah.
Who I'm familiar with.
Then
right?
you have like certified, fully loaded, won it all last year.
Did they? What team? Who would I know from that team? Any ACFL guys? No ACFL guys.
These guys are new guys. I've never seen them before. Besides, like they played in TFFL, like summer league, but the tournaments I've never seen them. Like I never seen them in any other like uniform before.
Okay.
But yeah, like every team is stacked. Like Uso's stacked. Bullies are stacked. Bullies are actually the only team that kicked our behind.
Who are the Bullies? Like who's on that team?
Deep. Shout out to my boy Deep.
Okay.
Deep Kwani. Yeah, they got a lot of good guys over there.
There's definitely talent. I mean, I watch enough on Instagram to know that league is like legit.
Yeah.
It's legit. There's a lot of guys that I recognize. You know, there's a handful of guys that I recognize, some that I obviously don't.
Yeah.
But you could tell. It's a very talented league.
Yeah. One more D end. What is it? Like my boy Joker. Shout out to Joker. He's been doing some things too, man.
Joker.
He's been balling.
You know, he's a baller. He's a baller. He's another talker. He's another one. We always have love for each other after the game.
Yeah.
But boy, oh boy, in the middle of that game, dude.
Yeah. But also there's this dude on Uso. I don't know his name.
Oh, big boy.
Big Hispanic dude.
Yep, big boy.
He's good, man. He's
good.
He creates pressure.
He also is a guy who can catch off the line, and if he's a big body to try to pull flags. You know, he's good. He's good. Uso has some guys, bro. Uso has a couple receivers. I remember we lost a heartbreaker to them in the ACFL season, and they got a couple guys who I played against them, but I didn't realize how talented. Like very talented.
Very talented.
Very talented receivers.
And no matter what, the screenplay is always coming.
Yeah,
eventually.
Oh, of course, bro.
It comes.
Of course. They're very methodical. Like I used to think it was funny prior to games. I'd watch them do like 7-on-7 on air, you know, like practicing and stuff. I'm like, these guys, dude, you know what I mean? But
we always make a joke that they show up at 7 a.m. for
they show up early, bro. Who's the dude in the blue shirt?
I don't know, dude.
That guy is good, bro.
He's good.
He's
the ball dude.
He's very good.
Yeah.
He's very good. I have watched him. He's done some things against us a little bit, but like I've watched him playing certain games. He is the guy.
Yeah, he can catch.
Catches everything. Strong. He's another one who I got that I juke the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But I'll leave it at that.
But yeah, man, I think like there's comp everywhere. You know, it's really hard to just even come up with a list of top 5 guys in every position because everyone's good. You know?
Everybody is pretty good, and a lot of guys play 2 ways too. Yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of like there's certain guys I'm a big fan of who I have like a different respect for outside of yourself because I bigged you up prior to that. I'm like you're a pain in the ass. You are. But like Liv, I love Liv. Kyle was a dog, although I think Kyle takes plays off on defense, and I'll say that outright. I do think takes plays. He loves having the ball in his hands. We picked at him. I'll tell you to him now in the championship. We knew.
Yeah.
Take some plays off. Hope he doesn't now. I'm putting him on blast a little bit, but all love, always love.
With him on Sunday.
Stud athlete. Kid is an absolute stud. I have nothing negative to say, but as a quarterback, I did recognize it. Yes. Yeah. So him, Liv, I said Aubrey. He is elite.
That's my buddy.
He is elite, bro. He's elite.
He's really good.
Elite. Bud is very good. Very good. Very fast. You got to. Who's the other guy who's on Flames, little receiver? There's Donnie, right? There's
Messiah.
Messiah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's good.
But he left.
The team?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Personal stuff, whatever.
Personal stuff.
He's good though. He's a problem. He's really good. He's a problem. Only Flags has a couple of guys too. They got a couple of good receivers. The tall, light skinned kid. He's good.
Yeah.
Mikey, who's like a pretty good talent.
Yeah.
Quarterback's good. Yeah. There's just guys that like, you see him like, all right, I know.
Yeah.
This is gonna be one of them games.
So we're looking to go to Tampa in January.
Are you?
Yeah.
The league or the?
No, just like the Flames.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't they do that not too long ago?
We did it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But
like a tournament, right?
Yeah.
USA
well, they do the tournament every year. I didn't go last year. Usually got to put fire under these guys behind to get them out there. But I think this time we'll be all right, man. And there's multiple divisions. There's comp, there's pro, there's rec. The comp obviously the pro has the cash prize. It's like $5,000, but there's the entry is really high.
Is it teams from all over the country?
Yeah. Sometimes get teams from out of the country too.
Really?
Yeah. But we played out there about 2 years ago. I had a really sick game-winning touchdown, like a tight end. Like everyone leaked right. I just popped out left and caught it. Boom. I was out.
Yeah.
I scored. And then that team was like from New Orleans, which is like pretty dope. Like we get to beat someone's behind from New Orleans.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Then we played some team from Florida and we spanked them.
Yeah.
We beat them by like 30 points. And this is 6-on-6. We just blew them out.
Yeah.
But the thing about Florida is that a lot of the guys that are going down are not just playing one format. So we had our roster set for that format, but we had guys had 9-man over here. We had guys that got 7-man over here, 4-man, different formats going on during the day. So we went 2-0 in the pool play, and we're listed at number one. We're the number one team. This is a team called Dream Team. We went down there 2 years ago. Shout out to Mimosa. And we get ready for our playoff game, and we got to play the winner of the bottom 2 seeds. So it's like 12 has to play 11. Or I think it was, 9 versus 8. It was only like 9 teams. So 8-1, which was SJ Ducks, the South Jersey Ducks. And we're like, oh, man, we're going to smoke them. But they had this quarterback that was just lights out. We're getting ready for game time, and our boy Tommy, Tommy, shout out to you. He's playing 9-man.
Terrible.
So he just played quarterback for our 2 first games in pool play. We won both easily.
And then he's playing another.
He's playing in another format in a playoff game. So it's like, all right, it's understandable. Like, all right, go take care of your business. But then, like, we're the number one team.
Yeah.
Going to play this bottom team, which we should sweep them.
Yeah.
We go into it with our other receiver playing quarterback now, which we lose him at receiver.
Yeah.
And then we end up losing by like 2 touchdowns. They were just mopping us.
We
were throwing interceptions. We couldn't stop them on defense. The quarterback was lights out. Not sure if they won the whole thing though. I think they lost in like the semis.
Okay.
But they ended up knocking us out.
Yeah.
But if we would have had Tommy, we probably would have won the whole thing. Because
it sucks.
Quarterback is
that happens though. I've noticed that a lot too. Where like there's sometimes you like. In ACFL, for instance, you're like gearing up to play a team, it's going to be, oh, here we go. And then you show up and, half their team is playing in a tournament down in AC or whatever it is. And it's like, oh, yeah, it's a win. It's probably going to be a win.
Yeah.
But it sucks.
Yeah.
You want to play the guys.
You want to play against the best.
I don't want to.
Because then you see them in the playoffs and it's like, oh.
I hate that. Like I don't hate it. I want to play them regardless. But, yeah, it's just annoying, but I do understand. And that's part of, like, again, what this is, and we'll wrap up. I do love the idea that flag football is, not to say it hasn't been big or isn't, something that you've been working on and everybody's been building over time, right? And JT's had the league for 25 fucking years, 30 years, right?
Crazy.
It's crazy. What I'm noticing though is between the footage and the hype of it and the people that are in and out and even how it's globally becoming more popular.
Yeah.
It's important to highlight. It's important to shed some light on who is doing what here in New Jersey and who people can turn to or where they can go if you're really looking to get competitive or you're just looking to have fun. Like, who do you need for a direction? Like, this is one of them guys for sure. I'm excited for all of it. I don't know if I'm retired or not. We'll see. I might come back.
Come play in a tournament.
I'll come play in a tournament. That's how I would dip my toe back in for sure. I would do that. October's gonna be tough.
November, December.
November, December would be more ideal, and I would do it. Yeah. So you do have my commitment. I'll play in a tournament.
Got it.
I will do it.
Wolverines.
Wolverines will come to the tournament. We'll do it. Yeah, we'll bring the guys. I mean, it's only right, Yeah. But Isaac, appreciate you. GVOC, Good Vibes Only Club. Listen, that's not just like flag football too. Like my company's Destination Happiness. So when I see like Good Vibes Only Club, like we're already locked, bro.
Locked.
Positive energy, good vibes, happiness, bro. Be the best you can be. Keep doing everything that you're doing in life, bro. I'll put everything right here. Follow Isaac. Follow GVOC. Follow here. I'll put a bunch of the leagues right here. Bong, 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 bong. That's where you got to go. That's what you follow. You want to follow flag football in New Jersey? Definitely follow Isaac. Definitely follow GVOC, and definitely follow the leagues. It has been a joy in my life for the last decade, like something that I very much look forward to on the weekends. My wife, not so much, but she understands it. I appreciate you coming by. Appreciate you sharing the insight. We'll do it again soon. If you got any guys that you think would be good to come onto the podcast, whether they have personalities, their dogs, or
got plenty of guys. That have personality.
Come bring them, bro. Come bring them. Come bring them.
One thing before we wrap up,
let's do it.
We have a few events coming up.
Okay.
So we have the Battle of the States. All right.
Yeah.
So
I want to touch on that actually. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it real quick.
Yeah.
So I'm inviting a few teams from each state: New Jersey, Connecticut, New York, Pennsylvania, potentially Mass. That's October 4th. Then we have 2 events in November. We have November 15th, November 22nd. We have our youth and adult. Then we wrap it up with December. We got youth and adult one more time. That's it. So we have 5 tournaments left of the year.
For 2025.
Yeah, well, 6 because we have our pop out September 27th.
Right.
6 tournaments left. Cool. We're going to go hard. We're going to finish strong. 2026 is going to be the best year that GVOC has ever had for our brand. And I'm excited to deliver what is in store for the flag football community because, this has brought a lot of joy to my life, But yeah, man, I'm ready. It's going to be a good year next year.
I'm excited.
We're going to finish this year strong.
I'm excited for you. I love everything you do. I follow you on social media. You're one of those followers that I do pay attention to everything. You're dope, bro. You're a dope dude. When I met you, you were dope. Just a good human being.
You're dope too.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, you're the one quarterback that hasn't thrown a ball in my face yet.
I haven't thrown the ball. We can make.
I think every quarterback has thrown the ball at me. Either thrown the ball or throw the flag that I sacked them with.
I don't know if I've ever thrown a ball and hit somebody in the face.
Yeah. But hey, man, it's not. It's it's mutual. I really think what you got going on here is really dope.
Thank
the studio's dope.
Thank you.
The podcast is dope.
Thank you.
The videos you got with homeboy, what's his
Big
name?
Worm.
Big Worm. Oh, the videos crack me up.
Yeah, he's
man.
great, dude.
We're actually up 30
grails.
30 grails. It's funny because I work with a dude that works at DJs.
Yeah.
That's for another time.
It's for another time.
But grails, man, they'll bang you up.
He is he's 23. He's young. You know what I mean?
He's came to my bar before.
Has he? Of course. I'm sure he has. He's a legend.
Let me get a vodka Red Bull.
Yeah. Yeah, you know the deal. Shout out to Big Worm, bro. We'll get him in flag football. He played football. He was a good football player.
Yeah.
He was a good football player. He won't do it. He's out of shape right now.
Yeah.
And that maybe he'll get back into shape now that I said it and put him on blast. But
yeah, man.
It's my guy. No, listen, I really do appreciate you. Keep running it up. Keep doing your thing. I'll see you soon. I'm definitely going to play the tournament. I'm in.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm in on that. And then, again, make sure you follow.
No more
Rap. That's it.
no hesitation. This my destination.